Alright, hey, and welcome to what could be the start of a pretty cool YouTube series that I'm going to do. So I was scrolling through Facebook Marketplace like everyone does, and normally I don't find super killer deals, but I happened to find a deal that I was like, this is too good to be true. It's got to be gone. It was posted 17 days ago. It was a pop-up camper for $200. Like $200 for a pop-up camper. So the guy is pretty adamant that he doesn't want to pop it up. And honestly, I'm fine with it. The outside of it looks like it's got mildew. It needs to be pressure washed. It's probably missing some seals. I'm sure that there's water damage on the inside. He's saying that he doesn't want to pop it up just because it takes too much time to pop it up and put it back down, stuff like that. I don't really know. But this might be, I'm going to look at it right now. I'm just going to look at the outside, and I'm not even going to pop it up. I'm just going to buy this thing for $200 because I drove by it the other day and the frame looks in perfect shape. So even if I throw the camper away and do a bonfire, this thing should have more than $200 worth in just the trailer frame. So jumping in the Jeep right now, got my keys, and we are going to possibly buy a pop-up camper. We'll see what happens. I'll be right back. So I picked up a pop-up camper. It's behind me. I don't know if you can see it. It needs some good pressure washing. So the guy was pretty awesome. And so the front, there's a storage box on the front of this one, and it's rotted out because it had a crack in the top. So I'll need to replace pretty much all of that. And then sorry, I got a car behind me. I'm about to turn, a pretty sharp turn. And I got no lights hooked up on this thing. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the front box is kind of rotted out. But he said, as far as he knew, it was a year ago that he had it popped up and that it was in good condition at that time. So, we'll see. I haven't popped it up yet. You and I are going to pop it up together, and we're going to see what the condition is of this thing that I just bought for $200. I didn't even try to talk him down. $200 for a towable, just for a towable trailer, is unheard of. And then throw on top of that a pop-up camper. Love it. Love it. We'll see when I get home. Alright, so I'm pulling into my house right now, and you get to see it for the first time in all of its glory. I'm so excited about this thing. I don't know why. Oh, $200. $200 for a pop-up camper. We're about to see how good this thing is. You ready? Here we go. So it's got a crack in the top right here. So this front storage box is rotted out underneath. I looked under it, and all the plywood underneath it looks dry. So he said somebody tried to crank it up a few months back, and they messed it up. And so the top and this back part is not all the way up. But he said last time he did it, it went all the way up. So we'll see. It comes with a spare tire. I probably should have taken that thing out when I drove it. Colman, Fleetwood, Utah. That's what this thing is. I think that's the front door. Not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. Comes with a propane tank, a battery. You know, the trailer itself is in pretty good condition. I mean, we're in Vermont. I expected a bunch of rust. There's not all that much rust under there. Alright, so I'm going to move this thing to a better spot because our driveway is kind of slanted here. So I'm going to put it over here, drive it through, and this part of the yard is pretty flat. So I'm going to bring it through here, and I'll set the camera up over here and see what we can do. $200. Alright, let's take a look at this thing. See the crack that it's got here on the front storage box. It's got some plants growing out of it, which is always a good sign. And here's the inside box. So it's not crazy bad. We got some beer cans, some holsters. It's got looks like a couple camping chairs. Has an outdoor stove. That's kind of cool. So this thing should have an indoor stove as well. Outdoor stove, as he said, it's got a microwave in there. I think a sink and stuff from what I've seen about this model. Alright, let's do this and prop it up. I mean, come on. Outdoor stove. Let's see, I think this thing's got a hookup. It's got a hookup right here. Let's just assume. Look at that. Yeah. That thing. Nice. So this thing needs to be rebuilt, but outdoor stove. Got some nice crud and rust on it. Alright, first thing I gotta do is on the four corners there are these stands. I don't know if you can see that there. Right there. That you kind of put the four corners down to stabilize it, and then once that's done, undo all these hooks, and then we pop it up. We pop up the pop-up. All right, let's see what we can do here. Yeah, there we go. I already popped this one a little bit ago. This one we couldn't even get, so we just left it and drove it like that. And then there's this one. Easy. So I've got my cord right here that I can pull out and plug in to get me power throughout the whole thing. That is a propane heater vent. This whole section right here, you can kind of see from this rust bar to that rust bar, is a slide out. So that's kind of the seating area inside. That whole thing slides out. This is where I can fill for potable water. There should be the fridge, should be right on the other side of this thing. So let's look. Yep. Alright, so I can change the fridge to either be AC, DC, or gas. I can ignite it there. And it's got a plug right there. And then I think this is where I hook up to like city water, or if I'm at a campground that has water hookups. Alright, let me show you this. So the guy said that one of the sides doesn't pop up at the same rate as the others. So I got 3 sides that all look the same, but this one doesn't feel like it's popping up at all. But he said it has a shorter cable, that he replaced it. So we're just gonna keep popping, and I might just go get a 2x4 to hold it up if I need to. Alright, this thing hurts my hand. Let me show you. So there is cables that run down from the bottom of these pop-up poles. It runs down there all the way to the front here. Let's see if I can show you. I lost my glove. Alright, so it looks like this one was replaced. So you can see all these other cables. Let's see, yeah, there we go. All these other cables look like they're from the factory. Let's focus. Here we go. And then we've got this one that just has an eye bolt. So I need to hook this up to here. So I think what I'm going to do, because I can't pull it anymore, is put a 2x4 under that side, so that way I have more slack and I can hook this in. I'll take this up there. Oh, I'm out of breath from cranking that thing. Now I know why that guy was like not popping it up. All right, so the canvas, I mean, okay, I see some holes, not in horrible shape, not in good shape, but I don't know if I'll be able to catch the stuff or what. But oh yeah, this thing can pull out. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to pull it out. This side looks like it has some patches on it. Some holes in the screen. Yep, holes in the screen. Oh yeah, big old hole right there. Alright, first look on the inside. Looks like we got mouse poop in here. Hopefully, no mouse in here. But I guess we'll see. So yeah, a lot of this stuff nasty, but that's what I expected. I actually expected way worse. Oh, we got a plate there. Nice. Alright. I gotta find the key to this thing. He gave me a whole bag of keys. First, pull out these sides. Alright, he gave us a bill of sale. There's like original owner's manual. There's all kinds of paperwork in here. So sweet. And then he said these are all the keys he's got for it. So we'll go check these out. Oop, oop. All right, here we go. First time in this camper.